Hello wonderful peoples, how are you doing today? My name is Theo and welcome back to Theoisback. So welcome wonderful peoples. In today's lesson number 12, we're going to talk about abavandimwe, our family members. It is not as easy as most languages, but so I will try my best to make it as clear and as simple as possible. Alright, let's get started right away. So, this is me, njyewe. Uyu ni mukuru wanjye. Uyu ni murumuna wanjye. Uyu ni mushiki wanjye mukuru. Uyu ni mushiki wanjye muto. So this applies if you are a male. For a female, I'm going to transfer over to my good friend Kaneza. Muraho mwese, njyewe nitwa Kaneza, reka mfashe Theo kubasobanurira abavandimwe banjye. Uyu ni musaza wanjye. Uyu ni musaza wanjye muto. Hanyuma, uyu ni mukuru wanjye. Uyu ni murumuna wanjye. Murakoze cyane, nawe ubutaha. Thank you very much, Kaneza. If you are twins, they call you imanga. And in Kinyarwanda, they like to reference about the oldest child and the youngest child. So the oldest child is imfura, the youngest child is buchura. I like to remember that buchura starts with a B, therefore baby. Now, let's go one level up. Ababyeyi, parents. Uyu ni papa wanjye. Uyu ni mama wanjye. However, there are about 6 more other ways to call your mother or your father, as listed right here. If you want to be very polite, use this term for your father or any other father figure or grandfather. And if you want to be very polite for your mother, use this one. However, try not to use these terms. These are not very polite terms, even though some uncles or aunties may use it, but you should definitely not use it. Going up a level, this is my grandfather, also known as Sogokuru, also known as Mukaka. This is my grandmother, also known as Nyogokuru, also known as Kaka. However, if you want to say his or her grandmother, you say Nyirakuru. Now, continuing on to your cousins. All cousins in Kinyarwanda are called ababyara. One cousin is umubyara. Umubyara wawe, umubyara wanje. However, there's also a small twist. All male cousins from your uncles on your father's side are also known as your brothers. So, I would call them mukuru wanje or murumuna wanje. And all female cousins from your aunties on your mother's side are also known as your sisters. So me, I would call them mushiki wanje muto cyangwa mushiki wanje mukuru. And if you're a girl, that means all male cousins from your uncles on your father's side are your brothers, so known as abasaza bawe, and all female cousins from your aunties on your mother's side are your sisters, so known as bakuru bawe or barumuna bawe. Now, continuing on to your aunties and uncles. Your uncle in Kinyarwanda is not oncle. It depends on whether it is your uncle on your father's side or your mother's side. So, let's start with your father's side. Your uncle on your father's side is known as data wachu. And if you want to say your uncle, it is so wanyu. And if you want to say his or her uncle, it is se wavo. Staying on your father's side, your father's sister, thus your auntie, is known as masenge. And if you want to say your aunt, it is nyogosenge. And if you want to say his aunt or her aunt, it is nyirasenge. Going on to your mother's side, so your mother's brother, aka your uncle, is known as marume. And if you want to say your uncle, it is nyokorume. And if you want to say his or her uncle, it is nyirarume. And your mother's sister, aka your auntie, is known as mama wachu. And if you want to say your aunt, it is nyoko wanyu. And if you want to say his or her aunt, it is nyina wabo. Now, continuing on to your extended family. So, if you get married, you will acquire these whole new families, your in-laws. And the person you're married to is umugabo wanje or umugore wanje. And the mother of your spouse, so aka your mother-in-law, is known as mabukwe. And the father of your spouse, aka father-in-law, is known as sebukwe. The brother of your spouse is known as umuramu or muramu. And the sister of your spouse is known as umuramukazi or muramukazi. If one of your parents remarries, you get a step-parent, also known as muka. A stepfather is known as umwinjira, also known as umugabo wa mama. A stepmother is known as mukadata or mukaso. This usually means like the second wife of your father. And if you marry someone who already has a son, that son to you is umukwe, your son-in-law. And if that person has a daughter, it is umukazana, your daughter-in-law. So that was the lesson for today. And now the assignment. I have 2 questions for you. So this is my grandfather. He had lots of children, but I'm just going to show you 3 of them. My uncle, my mother, and my mother's sister, my aunt. So my uncle's daughter, Glorious, is my cousin. And my auntie's daughter, Diane, is my cousin in English. But what are they to me in Kinyarwanda? That is question number 1. Question number 2, what am I to them in Kinyarwanda? If you know the answer, write it down in the description below. Alright? Oh, and by the way, I'll be going away on a trip for a while, so the next lesson might come in about a month or maybe 2 months from now. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram for more updates. If you'd like to learn more Kinyarwanda, you're more than welcome to come to our classes here in Amsterdam. They are free once a month or so. Just follow us in the link down in the description on our Facebook page where we post the events. Alright, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and I'll see you again in the next video. Muramuke. Let's go! Tuzazirikana iteka ubuzima bwawe icisha bugufi tuzakubwira abandi mbese bose